Good morning. It's March 24th. I'm walking to the library for the shortlist announcement for the Saskatchewan Book Awards, which from your point of view is just another walk downtown, but with a slightly different destination. And I'm wearing my runners for the first time, even though there's still ice and stuff. Once I get to the main sidewalks, it'll be clear and looks a little better once I get down there. A little, not exactly dressed up, but a little nice, more nicely than just for walking sometimes. Yeah, so it's the shortlist announcement, so interested to see who's shortlisted. And I'll report on that when I walk back later in the day. I'm not eating lunch or anything down there. I'm not even taking my computer with me, so I'll just be coming back afterwards. I do have to go by the grocery store on the way back, so that walk will take me down along 13th. I've been editing this morning and, of course, doing Kickstarter stuff. Have I mentioned the Kickstarter? I should mention the Kickstarter. It's a campaign to fund the 4th anthology featuring authors who were guests of my podcast, The Worldshapers. Big name authors, multiple award winners, best-selling authors, all that good stuff. And looking to raise $12,000. I'm 75% of the way there with just under 3 weeks to go. Should be safe, but we're in the doldrums. In the middle of a Kickstarter campaign, there's this long stretch when it seems like nothing's happening, almost, and it's always a little worrisome, especially because I'd really like to overfund substantially. There's always a surge at the end. There's all kinds of people who are following it but haven't yet pledged because there's 3 weeks left, right? So they don't feel any rush. But of course, I would prefer everybody jump on it right away. And you always get a surge on the first day when it goes live, but that quickly dies away. Anyway, 75% funded. And if you would like to help out, go to tinyurl.com/shapersofworlds4, numeral 4, and you can pledge. Small amount, large amount, lots of great backers rewards, books, audiobooks. Of course, the main reward is that you get a copy of the anthology. Hello, whoever just said hello. Can't quite read it because it's bright. Oh, my knee. It's, hadn't even thought about it, so it must be all right. It was bothering me last night again when I went to rehearse with the choir I'm singing temporarily with at the Baptist church. Their choir loft is up quite a bit of stairs, and I noticed it then for sure, but at the moment it's not bothering me. Hi, Kirk in Vancouver. So I'm not sure what's going on there. It's weird. It seems to move around. I know that there is one possibility, is that a bit of cartilage has broken loose and is kind of floating around, and every now and then lands in a spot where it causes problems. I don't know if that's what it is, or if I just pulled something. I don't know. It's weird. At the moment, it feels fine. Maybe just a slightest hint of soreness, but nothing too unusual. All right, this was all flooded yesterday, but it looks like they managed to open it up. Careful on the ice, though. Especially since my runners don't have as much grip as my boots, oddly enough. They're pretty worn, so they're kind of smooth on the bottom. Why are they worn? Because I walk so much, that's why. During the summer I wore them out, and over the winter I haven't worn them much, but I'll have to get a new pair soon. Especially if I resume walking more, which I hope to do as things get better weather-wise. Hello. Again, I can't read the name because of the brightness, but I see somebody's there. And I'm going to walk on the sunny side of the street because I'm not wearing my hat to try to keep toque hair to a minimum. And it's warmer on this side, so I don't know what the temperature is right now, -7 or something. when I can, I'll see whose name that is. Hello, Monica, I guess it says. Hello, Monica. It's the old Saskatchewan Government Telephones building, now part of the Royal Saskatchewan Museum. They have laboratories in there full of fossils and things. This, of course, is Albert Street. Another beautiful sunny day, at least. I think I'll be all right on my ears. It's a little nippy, but not too bad, since as long as I'm in the sun anyway. It'll be warmer when I come home. You can see there's some melting going on. Air temperature is below freezing, but the warmth of the sun is enough to melt anything it gets its little rays on. Leopold's Tavern here. Specs, eyeglass store. Petrocan, our local gas station. Very handy to have that so close to the house. Well, I didn't make that crosswalk anyway, so I'll just carry on. Going to the Central Library, which is on Lorne Street, just a block up from Victoria. And my timing looks good here. Perfect. The shortlist announcement is at noon, so I know it takes me about 20 minutes to get there, so I should be there about 5 to 10 minutes ahead of time, which is perfect. Class Act Studios, the dance studio where my daughter danced and worked. And now she's about to graduate from university with a degree in kinesiology, and she wants to work with dancers as a physiotherapist, so that's her long-term goal. Braemar Apartments over there. Here's Blanco Cantina, still waiting to open. Don't know how close they are. I know they've had applied for their liquor permit, so it should be a sign that they're getting close. Straight ahead over this one too, got the light. At this point I will cross if I get a chance, but so far the timing, it always seems to work that way. Walking, the lights seem to time out perfectly for staying on this side of the street, not so perfectly if you want to cross. My ears are getting a little nipped. I think I'll be alright for another 3 blocks. Okay, 4 or 5 blocks, depending on how you measure it. Some cats in the window. That's the Scalloper Cat Cafe. Number 1 fire hall over there, of course, and Credit Union Central. I guess this is called Royal Square. I never think of it. It's the strip mall at the corner of 13th and Albert. It's actually called Royal Square, although it's not royal and there's no square, but still. It's definitely not a square. Even the lot's not square. I guess Royal Strip Mall is not nearly as exciting. Looks like I'm going to hit this one just right for going this way too. as soon as the left turn signal's done, so I guess I'll carry on. Let's be at Thai there, our favorite local Asian restaurant. Haven't been there for a while, but certainly have eaten there many times, or ordered from there. And this little frame store has been here forever. I've never even been in there. Oh, hello. Somebody else said hello. Nature Inn Village, hello. Cathedral Social Hall here is restaurant and pub. Last time I was in there, I wasn't too impressed. And we heard some things about the guy who ran it that we didn't like, so we're kind of not our favorite place to go anymore. Group Medical Services is over there too. This is not, it looks like a strip mall, but it's really offices mostly, and it's mostly empty as far as I can tell. I don't know. There used to be a medical clinic up here, but it's gone. Downtown hoving into sight over here. And of course, the North Canadian Oils and the library is basically 3 blocks that way, which is where we're headed. I have to cross Albert now, either here or 1 block up. So, this of course is the old department store that's now part of Viterra, the wheat marketing company. Looks like at least it has these nice little terracotta figures here. The base of these columns. So a couple of blocks that way and we'll be at our destination. So I guess I will cross here, go down Victoria, because the light up there I'd probably wait even longer if I missed it, so this one will change momentarily. Just have to wait for the left turns. There they go. And there we go. This is a very blank wall on this building. The only time they put it to use was when we had the Grey Cup here at the old Taylor Field, which has now been torn down. And we won at home. This was full. We being the Saskatchewan Roughriders, the Canadian Football League. That's the championship game, the Grey Cup. They blocked off that whole street. It was just packed with people, and they were showing rough football-related things on the side of this building, as I recall. I don't know where the projector was. Other side of the street, I guess. This, of course, is Victoria Avenue. Nice clear sidewalks here. I don't know why this fence is up. I mean, I know why that fence is up, but I don't know why this fence is up. Oh, I see, because there's holes in the sidewalk. Oh, that'll do it. Oh, yeah, there is no sidewalk there. Anyway, this is Fresh and Sweet, which is a nice place, but I just never think to go there to work. No particular reason I couldn't. I just don't think of it. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. Billy Joel reference there. Courthouse over there. City Hall to my left. What time is it? Oh, gee, I'm going to be even earlier than I thought. Actually, too early. I should have waited another 5 minutes before I left. Well, I suppose I can stretch it out by altering my path a little. We'll go up this way. See the front of City Hall. This is a fountain when it's fountaining, but it's not fountaining right now. Ain't no fountaining going on. And there's a few other things. This is various symbols here. Symbols wasn't quite the word I wanted. Memorials, I guess. We've got Confucius over there. This, of course, is City Hall. You can tell because it says City Hall. Once upon a time, I worked up there for a short term, filling in for somebody in the communications department. Big puddle there. Oops, I don't usually walk down this street, but that there is Canada Revenue, the tax people, which is why it's such a forbidding and unfriendly looking building. Truth in advertising and all that. There's the library right there. So I'm not really stretching this out very much, but these came up a different street than I usually take. This is just the parkade for City Hall. I parked in there when I worked back in '94. That's how long ago that was. It's another one of the old government office buildings there. That one's been very well kept up over the years. Continuous use. Looks like we can cross. Here's the Regina Public Library. It's an interesting building, but it's old and small, and we're talking about building a new one. I don't know where they are with that. Oh, more comments. What is very bright. Hello, Stefan. Well, there's still snow, but it's slowly going away. Are the cemeteries within or outside? The oldest cemetery is inside. It's just not too many blocks to the north here. The newer cemeteries are out on the outskirts more. Not really the outskirts, but not right downtown. But yeah, the old cemetery is, 5 or 6 blocks to the north from here? I walked past the gates, but I haven't been up that way for a long time. I don't know if I want to walk through the cemetery or not. I guess I could. I don't know anybody that's buried there. I like visiting cemeteries in like European cities. It's kind of a different view. I don't usually come down this street, so downtown. Victoria Park, of course, is right over here. And here's the library, which is where we're going. So I won't record going into the library. I'm not sure they'd appreciate it. Don't know that it matters, but I don't really want to do that. So we will stop here. And I will be back later with the report on the shortlist announcement for the Saskatchewan Book Awards. Bye for now.